Good evening, everyone. I'm Charlie LaPastora, undefeated. It's a great thing to say. Mississippi State is feeling good today after a huge win over 12th-ranked LSU in their first SEC game of the season. And Starkville, they were ready for this one. The top 15 at home, you already know the Bulldog fan base was showing up to show their support. Now, after a scoreless first quarter, here's the second quarter. QB Nick Fitzgerald takes it in himself. It's a 3-yard run, which is a deja vu because he had a 3-yard touchdown run earlier in the quarter as well. Now, fourth quarter, it's Fitzgerald to Dedrick Thomas for a 20-yard TD. Fitzgerald threw for 180 yards, 2 touchdowns, while rushing for 88 yards and another 2 touchdowns. 37-7, that's your final score. The Bulldogs upset the Tigers at Davis Wade on Saturday night. The 30-point win was State's largest margin of victory over LSU in Starkville since 1999. It was also the largest margin of win over a ranked opponent by the Bulldogs since 1942.
How big of a win is this for you?
It's a big win, you know. I mean, 1-0. You always want to start conference play off 1-0, and we're able to do that.
I'm pleased with our guys. I thought, we talked about it. I thought we had a great week of preparation. Talked to our guys after last week. Knew we had to prepare harder. We had to practice harder. We had to come out and play harder. And I think we did all three of those from last week to this week. And really pleased with how our guys came out, took on the challenge, playing an extremely talented LSU team. Obviously, I think the environment had a lot to do with it. That's what playing the SEC West does. We get that home field advantage. Our student body, our fans, the crowd was unbelievable tonight. And you created an unbelievable atmosphere and a home field advantage. And we took advantage of that. And so they deserve a huge round of applause, and they deserve credit also. Our fans and our students, the student body, and everybody. But we'll enjoy this one. We got a lot of work ahead of us. We got to get better for next week.
Now, Ole Miss, they were also undefeated. That was up until this weekend. After visiting Cal and Berkeley, Ole Miss came out of there with a 27-16 loss. They actually led at the half, 16-7, as you're seeing, but 20 unanswered points from Cal in the second half really was a difference maker. Another factor was penalties. Ole Miss was penalized 16 times for 113 yards in the game. Coach Matt Luke said, quote, "The penalties and just the lack of rhythm really hurt us on offense. We have been through a lot together. I think the important part is facing adversity and seeing what happens. We're not going to do it alone. We're going to do it together," end quote. It's bye week upcoming, then a huge test for the team to bounce back, a game in Tuscaloosa against, Alabama. And when it comes to Southern Miss, what Coach Jay Hopson had to say about Ito Smith, who was named CUSA Offensive Player of the Week today, as you're seeing why, he said, quote, "Ito had an Ito day," end quote. The 28-17 Saturday night win over ULM included Smith's 219 yards on the ground and a touchdown. It was his first 200-yard rushing game of his career, and he became the first Golden Eagle runner to break the 200-yard rushing mark in almost 2 seasons. Well, what happens when you're in beast mode and you score your first touchdown in front of your hometown and your new team, and your team gets a huge win? You dance. Naturally, the whole stadium was hype when Marshawn Lynch started getting hype on the sidelines as his hometown team was up by a lot. Raiders won the game, and Lynch got his first touchdown with Oakland. That's what you call beast mode activated. Why not dance and celebrate good times when your team's winning by a lot?
Yes. I
Good
love
to see him back.
celebrations.
Yeah, it's
good for the
to see him
game.
back. It really is, yep.
Thanks.
No problem.